Chat, we live right now. We live. I'm getting everything set up real quick. Is this too bright? I feel like this low key too bright. That's a little bit better. I don't know. Make sure everything good with the chat before I start. W's in the chat. Oh shoot. Early stream. Yup. First early stream. I know. I'm doing good, right? Free Durk. Can I get a free Durk in the chat? Free Durk. Yo, make sure y'all like the video. Y'all tuned in, but y'all not liking the video. Like the video too. Free Durk. No, not winning the chat. Alright, y'all. Does that mean, yo, my son is up. He needs to go to bed. I don't know what he in there screaming about, but he needs to go to bed. 1 second, y'all. Just give me 1 sec. Yo, like, it's low key. It's like a ritual now. Like, I gotta get up before I start the stream. At least keep him in there. Yeah, he need to go to bed. What? What's going on? Hold on. What? What's wrong with the TV? Sorry, child. Trying to get the TV to come on. Sometimes, so I don't gotta read the chat. I mean, not read the chat. Sometimes when I'm trying to fix the make sure everything going good. So I put it on the TV so I can see myself and make sure everything going good. But the TV not connected. I don't know why. So it's whatever. Hold on, y'all. How y'all feeling though? Y'all feeling good? It's right in my eye, bro. Are y'all feeling good? How y'all feeling, chat? Let me know what's going on. Y'all tuned in? 2 o'clock stream. Early stream for the win, yo. Early stream for the win. We about to jump right into it. This gonna be a This gonna be a quick stream for real. Not too long. Well, it's gonna be an hour at least. But you know, like I said, like most of my streams be at night, so this gonna be an early stream. I'm just getting my script up real quick, and then once I get it up, we can start the video. All right. You the best. Yup, appreciate you the best. W, thank you. Free Durk. All right. Bro, my script is not loading once again. Saying free duel. Free duel, free Durk. Oh man, yo. How y'all feeling though? Y'all feeling good? Let me know how y'all feeling on this nice day today. You feel me? So much stuff going on. Unfortunately, Durk not here, man. Durk in jail right now. Sucks. Definitely sucks. But you know, we here to report on the case. You know, keep everything good. And yeah, so all right. I think I got the script to load. I found a better way to do it, y'all. So basically, what I do is I take pictures. Dang, I gotta delete this. I take pictures of what I gotta read because for some reason, like sharing it to my phone wasn't working. Like it was just being weird every time I tried to do it. So I had to start doing it like this. I screenshot it. I'm gonna show y'all. So I screenshot it, what I got to do, and I just read it like that because it'd be too much. It'd be too much trying to keep up with it for real. You know? So that's just what I'm doing right now. Oh man. Alright, so we in. Alright, so what's up, y'all? It's your boy Walker Media Jaden. I'm here today. Right now, what we talking about is still the Durk trial. Like I said, I'm trying to give day-to-day updates on what's going on and everything. Basically, even though the actual trial didn't start yet, I believe the trial is officially gonna start. So the trial started, right? Let me not say the wrong thing. The trial started, but the first 2 days was really just jury selection. CDC. What's CDC? CDC. I don't know what that is. The first 2 days was jury selection, so they're not really like talking about the trial yet. They just weeding out the jury to see who could stay on the case and who gotta go. You know, like I said in my last video, if you a Durk fan, they don't want you on this case because you gonna vote for Durk to come home. If you are overly racist person, and you see Durk as a black person with tattoos and you know apparently he's a gang member, you're gonna vote for him to be guilty. So those two, good and bad, I guess. I don't know, yin and yang, like those that can't be there. You got to be an all the way biased person. Like not biased, I said all the way biased. You got to be an all the way neutral person, if that makes sense. Like you can't be in there. Oh, especially if you listen to rap, like that might get you kicked out. But I don't know for real. Like, day 2 of the trial, somebody actually got kicked out because he said outright he looks like a criminal. He looks like he would do these things. Out of here. He got out of here. I believe another person said that he listened to Durk music, or at least he's seen something that they got denied bond twice. He got out of there. So the judge is being fair. I will say that the judge not keeping people that shouldn't be there. As much as we would want Durk fans to be on the jury, we can't get it like that. You know, that would be an unfair trial. And if they was to start doing stuff like that, then that would lead into a whole basically a whole like clusterfuck of any other trials going like that. Cause say I commit a crime, right? And they let me have a jury of my subscribers or my family. They obviously want me to come home. You feel me? Like, they ain't gonna sit here and be like, no, well, Jaden was wrong for committing that crime. He needs to do time. No, they're gonna be like, yo, bring him home. He's a good person. You feel me? You could be a whole criminal and people still look at you like nothing's wrong with you. Like I told y'all before, I'm not gonna say what they do, but I got friends that's criminals. I got friends, I know people, and granted, what they do is not right. You feel me? But what I will say is, as somebody that knows them personally, I know they're a good person at heart. You feel me? So it's a lot of bias that will come with having somebody that really likes you or doesn't think of you as a bad person, regardless of what you do. So the judge got to be fair to everybody involved, not just Lil Durk, but the prosecution, the witness, everybody involved. It has to be fair. So, to get into what we're talking about, one of the people that is actually at the trial, like day to day, covering the trial, is Trap Lord Ross, right? Um, Trap Lord Ross is big in the drill community, and he just started getting real big. Like he been big, but I feel like he definitely had his year with King Von. Like that was he was on a run at that point. But we going to talk about Trap Lord Ross right now. So who is Trap Lord Ross, right? Let me see. Oh my god. Trap Lord Ross is a British YouTuber, documentary creator. Hold on, my freaking thingy. And commentator best known for making long form videos about hip hop culture, rap feuds, gang conflicts, and criminal cases connected to rappers. He launched his YouTube channel in the late 2010s and built a large audience by producing high detailed videos that often explain the backgrounds of rappers and rap crews, cover gang rivalries, especially in Chicago. Also Jacksonville, New York, and the UK drill scene. So he covers a lot of different like gang situations, rap beefs, all over. But those are like the main prominent ones. You feel me? Um, he analyzes lyrics, social media posts, court documents, interviews, and news reports to reconstruct the timelines. And he also, I will say, like, and it's not like a secret that he does this, but Ross be on Reddit for real. Like if you know, Reddit be having a lot of lore with street people. Like it's a Jersey Reddit for drill, it's a Philly drill Reddit, it's a New York drill Reddit. I'll even say like I'm gonna give y'all listen, anybody that's watching, I'm gonna give y'all the I'm gonna give y'all some game, right? Every one of my videos, so when you post a video, it's better to post across all platforms, right? Like that's what you want to do. You want to get the most reach you can. But Reddit, yo, I will tell y'all, Reddit has a subgroup for everything you looking for. All you gotta do is type in Chop Lord Ross. They're gonna show you every post involving bro name. I'll put my post right in there. DJ Academics, right there. Philly Drill, right there. New York Drill, right there. Every one of my videos get posted in there. And I don't hide the fact. I don't be under no fake name. I be under my name. So before, if I don't know if one day they might try to expose me for that, like yo, he be posting his videos in here for views, this and the third. I do that. I don't care, bro. That's what I do. And I'm not hiding it. Like, and it don't matter. People click it. Like I get a lot of my views from them. And yeah. So like I said, Ross be on Reddit heavy. Like in most of his videos. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely think Ross does his due diligence with research, but I will say Ross definitely be on Reddit getting information. Like he showed us half the time. Like he be crawling on Reddit looking for information. So that's like a known thing, you know. Now, I will say a lot of people on Reddit are people that don't got nothing to do. And I don't even want to come at y'all. There's people with jobs on there too. But a lot of the times, people that don't got nothing to do, and they got all the time in the world to talk about these situations. Like, yo, people on Reddit be solving murders before they even like get to the YouTube, like the Ross and academics. Like, people be on it like heavy. Like, you'll see people post up somebody that just got blicked that same hour, and they be like, yo, y'all know who this is? Something just happened. Like, yo, that's how much they be on it for real. So I'm not coming at Ross for using it, but I'm just saying that's what he does. So he creates multi-hour documentaries on artists and criminal investigations. His style is often compared to investigative documentary channels because he stitches together publicly available information into narrative videos. And he does a good job. I will say that. I know a lot of people be hating on Ross because he from the UK, covering hip hop and drill and black people and all that. I see where people will feel away, But content is content, bro. It's good content. Like, come on, man. Would y'all rather have YouTube be boring or what? Like, I get it. Maybe like he should throw some more UK drill videos in there and like talk about UK drill. But if I'm being honest, and no disrespect to the UK, but we don't really want to hear that, yo. Like Central, it took mad long for Central C to get in, and he not even in our faces no more. Like, yo, he had a run. He had that song with Ice Spice, song with Drake, 21 Savage. Like, yo, Central C had a run, and a lot of people don't know about Digga D. Do your research on Digga D. Digga D and Central C. Do your research. I say Digga is a little bit better than Central, but nonetheless, people are not really checking for no UK drill for real. And I'll say, and listen again, no disrespect to the UK, especially Ross too. But y'all voice is low key annoying, bro. Like I can't sit there and listen to no UK drill song. I'd rather hear Chicago drill, New York drill. Like even New York drill then entered like a new sphere where they all rapping fast and you can't even hear them. I'd rather hear that before I hear somebody from the UK talk about jump in the car, go vroom. I got the gun in the room. I mean, I got the knife in the room, cause you know, I mean, UK people be having guns. I say that, but they be running around with butcher knives, like machetes, like swords. Like yo, the type of drills they be doing, they be running. They slide on their ops and pierce their chest. Yo, they be in the UK wildin', bro. You diss somebody dash from the UK, they banging on your door with a machete. Trying to slam it to your chest, bro. Like, they be wilding out over there for real. I'll say that. But that's just not the type of music I want to hear. I don't want to hear, I'm sliding on ops. I got the knife in the box. You want to pull up, I rock. Like, no, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Keep it. I don't need that for real. And he has done UK drill videos, but I just don't think that they hit the same like the Chicago, New York, Jacksonville. Like, it's so much lore within these things, and not to say it's not no lore for them, but the lore with these drill videos, it's just beyond crazy, bro. So why is he so controversial? Trap Lord Ross has attracted both praise and criticism. Supporters say his videos are well researched and help viewers understand complex events in hip hop. Like I said, Ross does a great job of what he does, you know. I could see the disconnect where people would hate, but you know, you got to give credit where credit's due. You got to give credit where credit is due. The content is amazing. Like, I'm aiming to even make that type of content too. So anybody that edits videos, if you want to help me edit my videos, let me know. I don't got a lot of money to pay y'all. I will say that, but I'll pay. You feel me? Before I do this stuff myself. His videos are real good because like they're long. Like it's like a movie. Like I'm not gonna lie, Netflix don't be having nothing for me to watch for real. I go on Ross page, I'm like, oh shoot, he just dropped a 3-4 hour documentary on how 600 started from Chicago or the many murders of King Von. Like, bro, I listen, I'm gonna sit here and be for real. Like, I know people hate on the videos and they say it's police work, but bro, it's good videos. Like, you come on, you can't be mad at him. He got the sound effects, the transitions, like everything, bro. You cannot be mad at him. You can't. Critics argue that some videos can be sensationalized violence or blur the line between reporting and speculation, particularly when discussing active criminal investigations or gang-related conflicts. That's another thing. People be mad when he does videos on things that are ongoing or at least not ongoing yet, but they think since it's nothing going on yet, Ross making a video might bring attention to it, you know. And I could see that, you know. But one thing I will say is when it comes to these situations, it's like the artists put themselves in that box too. You feel me? You going around rapping, incriminating lyrics and all that. You gotta be ready. Like for when that time comes, you know what you rapping about. So it's not like you over here rapping about doing good and getting money, benefiting the community. You talking about I'm sliding on you. You talk about my dads, this, that, and the third, blah blah blah. Like at some point, you gonna start getting watched. You feel me? So that's just something that comes with the territory. So, and I think even rappers know that too. Like even when you go in the interview popping it or overly talking too much, you know you saying too much. Like come on, bro. You know. Some artists and fans have accused him of misrepresenting events or profiting from tragedies, while others have praised the depth of his research background. Some artists have came out and said, like some people came out and said that nah, he getting everything wrong, he nowhere near right. I think they just be copping, like they just be lying because they know, like damn, he low key right, he low key get me there. I can't lie, yo. And also, some people have came out and said bits and pieces are right, but the story not right. So I don't know if they just be trying to save face, like yo, like it ain't he know what you talking about, but it's not all the way there, you know. Like I don't know. So you know, we already know when the situations actually happen, so it's not really like much we can say until you know a case come down. But then when the case comes down, everybody want to point at Ross and be like, yo, you're the bad guy, you know? And I think that's just whack, though, you know? Despite focusing heavily on the American rap scene, Trapper Ross is from the United Kingdom, which has sometimes been a point of criticism from people who question an outsider covering U.S. gang culture. He has addressed this by saying he relies on publicly available sources and aims to document events rather than participate in them. And that is one of the big things that I guess you could say I agree with too, because like if this was anybody else, cool. You feel me? You in the U.S., this is our country. You feel me? And I'm not trying to say this is our country on some like if you're not from this country, leave. I'm not saying it like that, but I'm saying like I said, he has to fly back and forth from the UK to really like yo. He's from the UK. I don't know if he moved out to the US permanently before he did this trial shit. But if not, that means he flew from the UK. He got to get a hotel out here to stay out here to do this. So, like, it's like, I don't know. I don't know how to feel. But, like, I'm a content creator, too. So, I understand what he's doing. Like, I'm not mad. Get it how you get it. Feel me? I got people that was coming at me for the whole Krishan Rock situation. When I was posting the common sense available things, people were coming at me saying that I'm cloud chasing, bro. Everybody doing a video about this at this point. Like it's you can't escape it. So it's really like, what can you say? But it's content. It's content at the end of the day. Everything out here is publicly available. If it wasn't available, then we wouldn't be doing it. So you know, and I'm not even talking about like the trial and everything. I'm saying like the lyrics, the music videos, the beefs, everything is public, bro. Some of these people, like I remember people was getting mad because he broke down the YBC duel, something to Philly drill, right? And he was saying how a lot of them was getting on live with each other. Even the people from Chicago was getting on live with each other. If y'all didn't want that brought to the table, why are y'all on live, bro? Granted, you may only have like 50 to 100 people on there. You're not thinking somebody going to screen record that. But at the end of the day, you're on a public platform, bro. Why would you even go on there? Like, sometimes you got to choose your battles more wisely. That's not a battle for you to do. And that's what they did. So, you know, they can only be mad at themselves. So, that don't have nothing to do with us, content creators, you know? Stop putting stuff in the public. Simple as that. Now, Lil Durk. So, like I said, this video is about Trap Lord Ross, but it's surrounding Lil Durk. So we gotta talk about Lil Durk as well. Who is Durk? Lil Durk, whose real name is Derek Banks, is a Chicago rapper, singer, songwriter, and the founder of a record collective Only the Family, aka OTF. He became one of the biggest artists to emerge from Chicago's drill scene next to Lil Chief Keef, and eventually developed into a major mainstream hip-hop star. His early life in Chicago drill was Durk was born October 19th, 1992 in Chicago, Illinois. He grew up on the Chicago South Side and became involved in music during the early 2010s. He initially gained attention through the Chicago drill movement, releasing a series of mixtapes and songs that helped establish his reputation locally. Um, Another thing is with Durk, and I said it in the last video as well. When he first came out, a lot of people don't know that Durk fell off for a bit of time, and he was signed to one of the biggest labels, Def Jam. Def Jam then had Jay Z and DMX on there. Jay Z even owned Def Jam at a point in time, you know. So he was on one of the biggest labels, and you could tell like they didn't know what to do with Durk. Like they didn't know what to do with him. You feel me? And I think he either got dropped or shelved. And there was a point in time where Durk was just not in the limelight. Like we wasn't hearing Durk. They just wasn't hitting all types of stuff. Durk had a resurgence, and I'd say from like 2018 to now, he just like he got out of there. It's crazy. You feel me? He definitely came back. He came back swinging, and you could tell like Durk, one of them people. He a fighter for real. He came out of the drought. You know, like I said, like the Def Jam didn't know what to do with him, so they were just letting him do anything, and they wasn't building his career or anything. He came up. So, kudos to Durk. Some of his earliest projects include "I'm a Hitter" 2011, "Life Ain't No Joke" 2012, "Signed to the Streets" 2013, and "Signed to the Streets 2" 2014. Let me make sure I say this right. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. I could say when I really got on Durk was, let me see, signed to the. Let me actually hold on. So I'm gonna tell y'all when I got on Durk for real, cause I'm not trying to come off like no larper. All right, I'm not a larper. I don't be lying about who I fuck with, but I would say, yeah. So I was right, like 2018 to now, right? I wasn't on the early Durk. I wasn't on these ones for real. I'm gonna say that right now. I really wasn't like listening to Durk around that time. The earliest song I probably heard from that time was My Beyonce with Daisy's Loaf. I ain't gonna lie, you know, that was the earliest song I really knew. But I really started getting onto Durk, listening to him around this time. Just cause y'all waited one. And then everything after that, I really was already on. So just cause y'all waited one and Signed to the Streets 3. Them two tapes really got me on Durk heavy. Then Love Songs for the Streets 2 came out. Just cause y'all waited at The Voice. I feel like the best tape, in my opinion, was Just Cause Y'all Waited 2. Like, yo, man, I don't know if it's cause, was this during the pandemic? Let me make sure before I say the wrong thing. My fault, y'all. My eye itching. 2020. Yep. So yeah, I don't know if it was because it was the pandemic and we didn't have nothing to do for real. Damn, why yo, everybody left alive? We only got one person in here. Yo, come back in. What happened? Oh, yo. Hold on. I think something happened. What happened? Okay, yeah, it was wrong. Something happened to the thing. I don't know if it was like the pandemic that made everything like get like better, but it was to the point where like I don't know, that tape was just hitting good for real. Like it was a good tape. I will say that. Just cause y'all waited too. And everything after that. His music was heavily influenced by the environment he grew up around, violence, poverty, street politics, relationships, and loss. Durk eventually moved beyond Chicago drill and became one of the biggest artists in mainstream hip hop. His sound evolved toward melodic rap combining Chicago drill, singing, emotional storytelling, and rap. That helped him appeal to a much larger audience. Some of his biggest songs include Laugh Now, Cry Later with Drake, All My Life with J. Cole, The Voice, When We Shoot, Aha, What Happened to Virgil, Broadway Girls with Morgan Wallen, Back Again, King Von, Lil Durk, what else? Habit, Scrubs. the India series, India Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Coming Clean. Like, yo, Durk got mad songs. I can't lie, yo, for real. His album 7220 debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 in 2022, and All My Life featuring J. Cole became one of his biggest mainstream hits and won major attention. Now, everybody wants to know, hold on, yo. What happened? What happened with the situation that the video is about today? So basically what happened was Trap Lord Ross got caught lacking outside the trial for Durk. Now, to sum it up before I let y'all hear the videos, how many? 30 minutes? Alright, good. Trap Lord Ross was outside around the courthouse covering the Durk's federal murder for hire trial. Ross had been heavily covering Durk for years, including his 2024 documentary, The Many Murders of Lil Durk, which Durk fans have criticized as being extremely negative toward Durk. Because of that history, some Durk supporters at the courthouse recognized Ross and confronted him. Ross characterized the encounter as getting pressed by Durk fans. That's what he said. So that's why I put he got pressed. That's what he said too. You feel me? This is happening in the context of a pretty tense atmosphere around the trial. The judge has already had to warn Durk supporters about their courtroom behavior, including fans handing out free Durk postcards with the possibility of contempt out of court consequences. So, you know, that's what's going on right now. I'm gonna let y'all hear the video, but it's quick, but Ross responded as well. So, I had something else. I don't even be knowing what I got in my notes. Durk fans might have been particularly. Come on, bro. Yo, this cut on my tongue. Yo, Durk fans might have been particularly hostile toward him. Ross has spent years making content about Durk's alleged involvement in violence, and his reporting has frequently been viewed by Durk supporters as essentially building a case against him. That's what I said. A lot of people feel like the videos he do beforehand build the case for what happens later on. So, his 2025 material, for example, discussed allegations that Durk ordered additional hits and OTF-related violence. So this is the video. Sorry if y'all can't really see it, but
Watch Trap Lore. Ross get pressed by a Durk fan for going to his trial and making content off of it.
Fly bro, can I ask you a question? When you gonna stop doing the police job, bro? Nah, bro, you be doing police job. Hell nah, bro. And they be doing police work. Not fair though. But you gotta stop talking about people murder trials like that, bro. That shit fucked up. Free smirk, bro. Hey, you say that? At least
You're a grown man.
Dang, you know, you taking a picture of bro, but you know what he be on. You know what I mean? Just say free smirk, bro.
Could have snuffed Trap right there. That security guard ain't on Nathaniel. Get some new security. Couldn't be the slime. Watch Trap.
I don't know why he said. I don't know why he brought up Youngboy, but you know, I get what he's saying. You covering the murders before they happen, but before the trial happened. But he gonna say stop covering the murder trials. Bro, you a grown man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, come on, get it together, bro. Covering the murder trial is not doing anything toward this. Like, in fact, it's getting information out to us. So, I get what he's trying to say, but get your words right before you even, like, go ahead and start saying stuff. Because you sound dumb at that point. Like, covering the murder trial got nothing to do with, you know, covering the murder trial got nothing to do with Durk being in jail, being in federal custody right now. Covering that is actually giving us insight to what's going on. You know, they're not going over to. It's another in my last video I put it out. It's another lawyer that be in there and right. Yup. See, it's another lawyer that be in there and he never got pressed yet. Nobody say anything to him. Right. They just doing it because it's Ross. You feel me? Like, and listen, like I said, I get where everybody coming from. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, like he not wrong. Like I'm not. I'm a Durk fan. I get what y'all. I get where all the criticism is coming from. But at the same time, y'all, it's like you got to pick your battles. First off, you in front of a federal court. bro. Like, you're not using your brain. Durk don't know you. Durk don't know you. You coming at Ross, a white man, and I'm not even trying to bring race into it. But come on, yo. My black brothers, come on. Brothers, listen. YNs, brothers, anybody. My same skin color people, listen. That's a white man, bro. British or not, he a white man. In front of a federal court. Why would you go do some dumb shit in front of a courthouse? With federal security all around. Cameras all over. Why would you do that? It's not making much sense. It don't make no sense for you to do that. You're going to jeopardize your life because you want to get cool points to come at Ross. Let him do what he's doing. I'm not even trying to sit here and say, bro. Listen, it's like, I get it. You don't like the way he was reporting on stuff. But if you want to help Durk in any type of way, you wouldn't be doing that, bro. Listen, this is making it look bad on Durk. If you a supporter, listen, any supporter, all right, hold on. Anybody that supports Lil Durk needs to listen to this, especially if you decide to go to the trial. Don't be going over there starting no type of problems with them people. Listen, the judge is already mad at people handing out free Durk pamphlets. So he's not playing with us. Like, yo, we don't got nothing to do with the trial, and he's not playing with us. If you support Durk, stop with the dumb shit, bro. Stop. You go over there starting a ruckus, messing with this man. Like I said, I don't want to involve race, but you messing with this white man, pressing him like a YN. The case already got YNs in this. They gonna look at it. They gonna look like, yo. The prosecution could even say Durk is having people come to the trial to mess with Ross, or sway public opinion. Like, yo, we don't want to do nothing that messes up this case. Stop. Just stop. For real. Like, yo, cool it. Just cool it down. For real. And like I said, Ross made a video about this, responding to everything, and apparently this is the third time something happened involving this. So I don't know if Durk's team is sending people or people are going on their own. But listen, yo, just stop, bro. Like I said, I'm a Durk fan. I want Durk out. Listen, we messing it up. Stop. All Durk fans, retreat. Retreat. We got to unite and fight this a different way. All right? Don't go about it that way because y'all doing it wrong. All right? Y'all doing it the wrong way. We shouldn't be doing it like this. So Trap Lord Ross will also make a separate video responding to what happened on his YouTube after the first the clip came out with the guy pressing him. It says, I got pressed and harassed for Durk trial reporting. So this is what happened. Ross responds. Oh. And it says, I'm getting threatened and intimidated for covering Lil Durk trial.
There's a video going around that shows me apparently getting pressed outside the courthouse for the Lil Durk trial. Now, I wanted to address it and a couple other very weird things that have been going on and just let everybody know the truth behind these things that are going around. So, yes, some weird dude did approach me outside the courthouse. If you saw the clip, you'll see that I'm smiling because I did actually find the whole interaction funny. The guy came up to me and was like, why are you doing police stuff? Why won't you say free Lil Durk? Now, the reason I found this interaction pretty hilarious, and as I said, I'm like, bro, the Fed, you know the Feds, you say I'm the Feds, you know the Feds are inside, right? You know, I see
bro, how dumb are you?
See the Feds, like the actual Feds, they're in the courtroom prosecuting Durk. They got a whole bunch of evidence that I had never seen before, no one's ever seen before. They're going deeper than any video, any research that I've ever done, anything that academics has ever done. It's just hilarious to me that people are like, yo, you the Feds. And for you to ask such a dumb question outside of the courthouse where the Feds are inside, like, bro, we all just seen the Feds. The Feds was there. But I do want to say something a little bit more serious, because that was actually the third time that somebody has kind of tried to interfere.
Not the first time.
Outside of the courthouse. There was a really weird interaction. You might have seen in one of my videos where a very weird guy is kind of in the background. He keeps getting in the video. I'm trying to block him out. I sort of ask him what he's doing. He says, oh, what video? Now, I actually approached this person afterwards. I said, "Who are you? Like, what are you doing?" I was polite, but also I was like, "What are you doing?" They wouldn't tell me their name. They wouldn't give me any info. Now, they didn't look like a complete
Sketchy,
crackhead.
like, come on.
They weren't well dressed, but they weren't dressed in like tattered rags like a homeless guy in downtown LA might usually be. And that made me very suspicious because it made me think, okay, this seems like a proper person. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit paranoid. I started to think like, oh man, I hope someone hasn't been sent down here to mess with my reporting and to interfere with, you know, my transparent reporting on the justice process. Now, unfortunately, the following day, you know, that guy approached me, and, you know, I didn't really take it to heart. I laughed it off at the time, but at the end of the day, he was trying to intimidate me. You know, he was kind of making threats to my security, my friends that I've made at the courthouse, you know, acting like he was going to do something to them, which I really don't respect. I think it's wrong to kind of try and act tough and try and press me. And look, I don't claim to be a tough guy. I'm not here to fight. And if you think you're going to have a fight in front of a federal court building, that's cool. And you're probably going to end up being in there with Durk.
Dumb.
But there was also another person that tried to interfere with my reporting. They pulled up with a mask on, which I thought was quite intimidating, and a speaker to try and ruin my video. Now, I trimmed that out of the video, but at this point, I do think it's really unfortunate because all of these people that are trying to meddle in what I'm doing, you're making things worse for Lil Durk. The judge already admonished people for handing out leaflets saying "Free Durk" in the courtroom. I wouldn't be surprised if the judge found out that people were outside trying to intimidate people into saying "Free Durk," that he would be really upset, and this really isn't a good look for Durk. I don't think Durk's team are happy about the stuff that's going on. I know that for a fact. And I just want to let everybody know, anybody that's doing that stuff, you're making it worse for Durk.
Literally, y'all. And if you feel like you helping Durk by standing up for him and calling out Ross, you're not helping the situation one bit, bro. And again, I'm not trying to make it about no race or anything, but Traveler Ross is a white man, bro. Like, come on, y'all know how they be doing this, bro. Like, come on. Maybe if it was another black person they was doing this to, cool. But they don't let us get off like that. And again, I'm not trying to make it. I don't even want it to be about race. But Ross is a big person. He's a big journalist personality. The judge finds out you're messing with one of the media people involved with the trial. Like, I don't know if anybody is allowed to show up, but they're allowing media because they want media coverage to be out. Imagine a judge finds out about this, like, bro, that Durk's fans are intimidating Trap Lord Ross, and he already got stalking and intimidating charges, all types of stuff like that, bro. Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all messing it up. Like, y'all literally making things hot. Like, as I said in the last video, and what Durk allegedly said to Jam, you making it hot, bro. You making it hot. Like, you essentially asking the feds to look at Durk in even worse light, but even maybe put y'all in jail too. Like, yo, that's like going there. That's like you go in front of a police station and punch a girl in the face. Like, bro, what's wrong with you? You know you're gonna go to jail, right? And not even a girl, but you punch anybody in the face and try to fight in front of a police station, you asking to get detained at least. So imagine you intimidating and basically threatening somebody in front of a federal court. It don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no sense for you to go ahead and do that. It just don't. You got to be smarter with what y'all doing. And like I said, I know it's in good faith. We all want Durk to come home. If you watching this and you a Durk fan, we want Durk to come home. But, you know, the justice system got to do their job. If I'm being honest with y'all, in my opinion, I do think, like, and I'm not saying everybody gets off, right? I'm not saying money gets you off, but what's the word? I'm trying to figure out the right word to say. I just don't think, even if he does get found guilty, I don't think he's going to be doing a lot of time for real. Like, I really don't. Like, yo, he got money and power, bro. Like, did you see his lawyer team? He got stacked lawyers. His lawyers is OP. Like, come on, bro. Make it make sense. They made a whole fiasco about Diddy's case, right? Diddy barely got time. Yo, Diddy barely got time for real. I genuinely believe even if Durk is found guilty, he's been in jail already for a little bit, so he could get time served. You never know. He could get some low amount and then not have to do a lot later on. But these people have power, bro. Like, it's no way that y'all think the feds wasn't already on Durk ass, bro. But they've been watching him. I really do believe that. I believe they've been watching him. He just has a lot of money and power. They've been letting him do what he want. If they let somebody do what they want like that for years, yo, I'm telling you, they don't care. They don't. They. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like they're gonna get a lot of these charges out of here, and that's why the feds made 2 trials. They hitting Durk with 2 trials back to back because I feel like they know he might beat one of them, but you ain't gonna beat the other one. We gonna get you on something. Like, one of the charges they added was stalking. A stalking charge for Quando Rondo, and a stalking / murder charge for Quando's cousin that got killed. Right. Basically 2 stalking charges for the same situation, right? I feel like they did that because they know his lawyer's gonna get one of them out of here. Like, one of them, like, either way, he might say, well, the plan Quando's cousin wasn't in the plan to get killed. Like, we wasn't going for Quando. All right, cool. You didn't mean to drop that, but you still were trying to stalk Quando. You feel me? Like, it's an either way type of thing. They put that because they know a lot of these charges is gonna get dismissed. Like, for some of the charges, Durk didn't even give them the money. He didn't text them, nothing. So it's not a lot you could really go off of. Like, these people did it. Durk's easiest defense is they did it themselves. I never told them to do it. They acted on their own accord. And the feds got something, you know? Like, I will say this. I really do think Durk has a shot at beating this. But one thing we learned from a lot of cases, if you've never seen the 6ix9ine case, watched movies, or even heard the cases in general, the feds are not to be played with, bro. Like, I'm going to be honest, the feds have a 99% conviction rate. Now, if I'm being honest, we never seen the feds go against the top lawyers that Durk got. Brian Still, one of the best lawyers out. Drew Finland, yo, Durk is facing the max. Oh, shit. Yo. Oh, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. But like I said, it's life in prison, no parole. Oh, my God. I don't think they're going to do him like that. I don't think they'll do any celebrity like that. Like, I hate to say it like that. Like, celebrities get a pass and we don't. But I genuinely don't think that they're going to let that man go to jail like that, for real. He might get some time, yeah, but I don't think he's going to be that bad. Like Bobby Shmurda, all right. Bobby did some time, for real. But Bobby wasn't solidified, for real. Like, when you think about Bobby Shmurda, he had just started getting hot, and they got him out of here. You feel me? He didn't get to solidify himself. Like if like Diddy. And I keep bringing it to Diddy. I keep talking about Diddy. But Diddy's case, Diddy been in the limelight for mad long. Yo, when y'all figure out, Diddy might be home in a couple of years. Like, that's not even, I feel like just a year ago he was doing this trial. Like, he will live 25 years. That's life. Nah. Diddy, it felt like Diddy trial happened last year. Like, Diddy trial just happened. He gonna be out in a couple years. Like, really, like, do your research. And I just say that to say because, like, I do feel like he got a fighting chance. I do. I know that boy not asleep, yo. What was I saying? Sorry, I'm reading text messages. I don't know if anybody here has done research on Durk's lawyers, but Durk got the best lawyers. Like, I know he probably going broke paying for them. Like, these lawyers is the best lawyers that he could have had. Drew Finland is the one that worked with the feds to get NBA YoungBoy that house arrest deal. Cause yo, the shit NBA YoungBoy was facing, bro. What? He should have been in jail. But his lawyer I don't know. I got to do some research, but the deal they had was that YoungBoy could do house arrest in Utah in the middle of nowhere, away from Baton Rouge where he from, all of that, in Utah, bumblefuck Utah, a mansion where he could record music and everything. Yo, YoungBoy was being charged with mad shit, and he got that off, right? Brian Still, granted, these are two different things. Young Thug was facing a state RICO. I don't know how a federal RICO would have went, but apparently state cases is a little bit more lenient or easier to beat than a federal charge. Brian Still cross-examined the hell out of those witnesses, yo. Same thing for Diddy case. Diddy seen how Brian Still did with Thug's case and hired him on his case. And he cross-examined the shit out of those prostitutes, yo. He was grilling them. Like, yo, I was feeling bad for them. Like, I was like, damn, but he a lawyer. He doing what he got to do. Brian is an attack dog, yo. Literally. And I don't know if this is true or not, but I hear that a lot of lawyers get in good with the judge to help get a favorable deal. Like, you know, they'll go out to lunch with the judge. They'll try to talk, you know, do whatever they can. And listen, we don't know what they're doing behind the scenes. Like I said, these people got money, so we don't know what they'll be doing. Damn, yo, I wasn't getting no views this live. I feel like y'all only like when I stream at night. I should have streamed at night, huh? Y'all getting too used to my times. I might have another stream coming tonight, so that's all right. But yeah, I think he got a chance. I think he got a chance to beat it. Academics responded to the situation as well, and you know, academics will respond mostly with humor, you know, making fun of the situation. But Trap Lord Ross is his boy, so he's not really going to, you know, give him no slack. As you know, it's not really no slack to give, but you know, academics talk about stuff with humor and you know, jokes. So he made the war in Chirac. A lot of these people came up off of that, so he knows he know best what's going on.
I see them trying to play with Trap at the courthouse. Y'all should know that shit's not happening. Big Act come through, it's quiet. They try to play with Trap at the courthouse. You know, a little YN try to get a little video up on him right here. You know, talking about, yeah, I seen it.
Can I ask you a question? When you gonna stop doing the police job, bro?
Yo, you know what would have been crazy? If Trap Lord just like really got on some Chicago, yo, phone him grave on my kids. If you don't move from right here, nigga, pass me my switch, gang. Like, pass me my switch, gang. Pass me my switch. Pass me my switch on phone him grave. On phone him grave. You keep playing, nigga. I'm over here making a YouTube video, nigga. You fucking on phone.
I couldn't
grave,
imagine
nigga.
hearing Ross talk like that.
Right now, nigga. You be smoking on you, nigga. Yeah, you gotta get mad Chicago on these niggas. I know what's popping out there in the Durk trial. These niggas is getting all of the First of all, ain't no real Chicago nigga could afford a plane ticket to go sit out there by the federal courthouse to campaign for 3 weeks for Durk. So this is not
lying?
YN. This is a wannabe YN. Fact.
LA. They in LA for 3 weeks.
Federal courthouse. Nigga, you don't see what you say behind you? Felitas, whatever, nigga, that's federal. Nigga, yo, you know what? You know what my man should have said? Yo, on King David, I'm about to put it on. Yo, stop playing with me, nigga. Get the fuck on out here on BD, nigga, on King David, nigga. Word up, nigga, on phone him grave, nigga, on my dead brother, nigga. You just gotta make up dead people. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I see I tried that little shit with Trap Lord at the joint. Opening statements is Monday. I'm gonna try to see if I can get there. Listen, when Big Act show up to that court, yo, none of that trolling shit. Yo, y'all niggas cut that out. I don't care who's there. Y'all niggas just cut that out. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all niggas cut that out. Feel me? Like, I might go up in court, dap up, smirk real quick. You feel me? Like, yo, y'all niggas cut that trolling shit out. Okay?
I low-key feel like they both might get tried. I ain't gonna lie. Because, look, everybody already come at academics because, like I said, Ak had the War in Chirac series. People still hate on him to this day over that situation, and no matter what he say or do, they don't let him get up from it. You feel me? But it is a bit of a different situation because, you know, like I said, Ross is a white dude from the UK. Like, we not really trying to give him no, so we not trying to hear what he got to say. I'm gonna hear him because, you know, I watch Ross and I'm a content creator, so I'm gonna stand by the content creators. But Ak is a black nigga. You feel me? Like, at the end of the day, if we gonna have to choose who we want to hear from, we gonna want to hear from Ak for real. We're not trying to hear from outsiders, but not everybody's like that. I definitely think it'll be good, you know, to see them both working together. I genuinely don't think that nobody would try that with Ak, but you know, it's a few bad apples out there that want to make a name for themselves. And like I said, Ross and Ak together, they might get pressed again for real. Like I like, all right. So if Ak was by himself, I don't think he would have got tried. But Ak and Ross together, yo, somebody's gonna do something. Somebody gonna try to make an example. I know they are, bro. I know it. And listen, if that's what y'all got planned, bro, stop. Like, don't do that, yo. You're gonna put Durk behind bars. Like, yo, at this point, F the evidence. If y'all go over there doing that, y'all the reason why Durk going to jail. Really. If you guys go over there doing that at the trial, at the federal trial, y'all the reason why Durk going to jail. Literally. Take it or leave it. That's y'all fault. And if that man end up getting charged, I hope you go home. Go home and really think to yourself, damn, bro, I put Durk in jail. Like, I hope you feel good about that for real, because you being a dumbass. One thing that I think was said was, that Ak said was, nobody from Chicago got enough to come out here for 3 weeks and study this trial. I'm not saying Chicago niggas is broke. I don't know what y'all got going on. I've never been to Chicago. I definitely want to come there. I got family in Chicago. But 3 weeks? Shit. In LA? Shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all see, I'm not there. Shit. I don't even live in Chicago. But 3 weeks, though? Maybe a day and a half. But 3 weeks? Week after week after week? That means you gotta get a hotel for 21 days. Y'all not doing that shit. Y'all not doing that. So it had to be somebody that's out there already. You feel me? A Durk fan that's in LA. And, you know, I ain't hating on y'all, but, you know, do it a better way. I don't know. Go on Twitter and post about it. Something. Hopefully the judge don't read Twitter. But we just gotta go about it a different way. But yeah, so that's everything that happened with the Trap Lord Ross situation during Durk's trial. He essentially got pressed. The fam confronted him about his videos. Ross stood his ground. I'm not gonna lie. What's that noise? Every time Ross got pressed, he stood his ground for real. I say that. Something happened with Central C, and they have beef with Ross. People from the UK came to America to pull up on Ross. Ross stood his ground. You feel me? Granted, he wasn't popping it. Ross not gonna be overly popping it like, yo, what's up, bruv? What's up, bruv? Come on, bruv. Test me, bruv. He ain't gonna be doing that. But he be holding his own. I'll give him that. He don't be running. He do got security though, but he don't be running. So y'all gotta give Ross that. I can't really be mad at Ross. Bro, these niggas is, I hate these. The people upstairs be pissing me off, bro, for real. But yeah, y'all. That's everything with the trial that's going on. Hopefully I'll see y'all on tomorrow night. After I get off work, I gotta get my script going. It's gonna be day 3 of the trial. I think the opening statements are gonna happen. The prosecution is gonna get everything set, and hopefully we hear more than we heard on day 1 and day 2. Because like I said, that was just the jury selection and everything. You know, getting a little bit of insight about the trial, and yeah. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, man. That's all I can say. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, comment any feedback, any information that I missed, anything. I appreciate y'all's support, and I hope y'all appreciate me. Thanks for tuning in. See y'all tomorrow. Maybe tonight. If I can get a video going, I'll see y'all tonight too. But see y'all tomorrow for the Durk trial. All right? Peace.